Order, please.
I want to say my mind, Collins. Distinguished point of order to ensure clarity. I I want to put the votes.
We can manage it. Point of order, Mr.
To ensure clarity, to ensure our comment. Distinguished colleagues, in line with our rules.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Distinguished, please 1 minute, 1 minute. Senator Abaribe, 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. President.
1 minute, Senator Abaribe, don't rush. Don't rush. In line with our rules, Senator Abaribe has proposed that we should go ahead and vote. So those SARS. Abbas, Osho Baba. This is the beauty of democracy. Therefore, Senator Abaribe has proposed that we should go ahead and vote. And for me, I think we should do so that everybody can answer as far as them. Abaribe, are you still insisting on vote?
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to withdraw my motion.
Any seconder? Point of order. Okay. In the absence of any seconder, we will go ahead and vote. Order, please. Okay, Senator Abaribe. Unfortunately for you, the distinguished colleagues are saying there is no seconder. That we can withdraw.
It is not possible for them to say no. Mr. President, a point of order does not require a seconder. It doesn't require a seconder.
Okay. We have not finished. We have a point of order. We have not finished. We have a point of order. We have not finished. We have not finished with the point of order. Okay. Distinguished colleagues. Senator Abaribe has indicated that he has withdrawn his point of order calling for votes for division. So, Senator Lero, I think we should indulge him. I want to plead with all of you. Senator Ningi, well guided. So the slip that we should go ahead and do division, which he has withdrawn now, is hereby upheld. Page 1495. Point of order, Senator Goju. Yes.
Mr. President, order 42. Can I read? Go ahead.
Go ahead and read.
By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there will be no question before the Senate. But no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. The terms of the proposed settlement shall be submitted in detail to the President of the Senate when his leave to make it sought.
Senator Gojo, because you have not submitted your proposed statement that you want to make in line with what you read, you said the terms of the proposed submission shall be made available to the President of the Senate. I don't have the terms. Can we take it after we finish with our votes, please? Your point of order is noted. Page 1495. Page 1496. Page 1497. Page 1498. Page 1499. Page 1500. Page 1501. Page 1502. 1503. 1504. 1505. 1506. 1507. 1508. 1509. 1510. 1511. 1512. 1513. 1514. 1515. 1516. 1517. 1518. 1519. 1520. 1521. 1522. 1523. 1524. 1525. 1526. 1527. 1528. 1529. 1530. 1531. 1532. 1533. 1534. 1535. 1536. 1537. 1538. 1539. 1540. 1541. 1542. 1543. 1544. 1545. 1546. 1547. 1548. 1549. 1550. 1551. 1552. 1553. 1554. 1555. 1556. 1557. Come, Senator Nengi. Senator Nengi, this one you are shaking hands. Are you moving over? Okay. Okay, so you report later. Noted. 1557. 1558. 1559. 1560. 1561. 1562. 1563. 1564. 1565. 1566. 1567. 1568. 1569. And 1570. 1571. 1572. 1573. 1574. And 1575. Dismiss Senator Plan.
The President of the Senate, our leader, my dear colleagues, I am Senator D.K. Plum. I represent Plateau Central. I rise to move a motion that the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, 4th February 2026 be adopted as amended. As amended, be adopted as our property. I so move.
This is Senator Dixon.
Mr. President and my dear colleagues, Henry Siraki Dixon, Bayelsa West, I rise to second the that the votes and proceedings be adopted subject to amendments. I so second.
Order. Distinguished colleagues, those in support of the motion and move and seconded that the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, the 4th day of Senator Wadada, please let us just put the question, then we can now move around. Those in support that the votes and proceedings of Wednesday, 4th day of February 2026 as amended be approved and adopted. Say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Senator Lalong, please approach the chair. Distinguished colleagues, order please. Arising from page 1575 of the votes and proceedings as amended and adopted, you will see the list of conference committees. The senators as conferees on the Electoral Bill Amendment 2026. The information we have is that our counterpart in the House of Representatives are 12 in number, while we have 9 here. So we just have to move our number to 12 so that we can have 12. This thing is not audible. Okay, I can mic munga. Sir, you all know it. Please. Distinguished colleagues, Senator Abiru, just to say that I've noted your presence. Senator Wanada, have you started the movement yet? But let me just mention that after consultation with the leadership, we have moved the number from 9 to 12. So I quickly read out the number of the conference committee members from the Senate, and Senator Lalong Simon Bako is the chairman. Senator Mongolu Mohamed Tahir is a member. Senator Aliru Adamu Mohamed, my leader, is also a member. This is Senator Ojus Okalu, my leader. Remember, you were governor before me, so you are still a leader. And you are my in-law. You are my in-law. Okay, I'll come to that. Senator Abamoru is a member. Senator Asuku Ekpeyon is a member. Senator Abbas Aminu Aminu Abbas is a member. Senator Abiru Mogai Adetukumbo is a member. Senator Adebomire Adeniyi Ayodele, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is a member. Senator Jibin Isa Ochocho is a member. The Senator Banigo Ipalibo Harry is a member. The Senator Webe is a member. That makes it 12, so that we are together with our colleagues in the House of Representatives. The conference committee, when you meet, you know that this is a matter of urgency. I believe that if you're able to conclude within the next few days or 1 week, the president should be able to sign this amended electoral bill into an act of parliament within this month of February. So I wish you a worthy deliberation with your colleagues. Correspondence from the president. The Senior Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCN, Senate President, Senate Chambers, National Assembly Complex, Career Ambassador. In accordance with the provisions of Section 171, Subsection 1, 2C, and 4 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, I am pleased to present for confirmation by the Senate the appointment of Usman Isa Dakingeri Suleiman as Career Ambassador. Whilst I hope that the Senate will consider and confirm the nominee expeditiously, please accept, distinguished Senate President, the assurances of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Committee on Foreign Affairs will take this up and report back to the Senate in 1 week. distinguished colleagues, after consultation with my colleagues, particularly distinguished Alero, I wish to add that this appointment is for a non-career ambassadorship position. So please look at it from that angle, because from the name, it seems to belong to the other club, the club of former governors. So that is not non-career. personal explanation. Mr. President, may I have your attention? Mr. President, explanation. Although there will be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, no any debate. The Distinguished Senator Nengi approached me, and what he said is very much uncontroversial. So is it the view of the Senate that he be allowed to go ahead with the personal explanation? Those in support say aye, those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please proceed. My personal explanation, Mr. President, has to do Senator Umahi informed Nigerians of roads from Akonga to Jos, from Jos to Bauchi, from Bauchi to Gombe. Mr. President, as a representative of the people and on behalf of senators from Plateau, from Bauchi, from Gombe, and from Nasarawa, and to from Adamawa, we wish emphatically to thank the President and Commander Ogochin. The people from the Plateau, from Bauchi, and from Gombe up to Adamawa, Mr. President, the people from Plateau, from Bauchi, from Adamawa, we want to remind Nigerians that the first Prime Minister of Nigeria comes from Bauchi. The head of state in making sure that this dream has become a reality. We are very grateful for this dual carriageway. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Normally there should not be any debate or point order 42. So I want to appreciate you on behalf of the president. But maybe Distinguished Senator Goje, he had the same idea.
Time to really add something to what the last speaker has said. Because Mr. President, if you recall, in this chamber, on 2 occasions, I also draw the attention of the federal government under Mr. President on the plight
Yes, to that road.
of the people of that. Mr. President, to do something about this road, particularly from Akonga to Bauchi to Gombe, if possible to Adamawa and Maiduguri. So now that he has responded positively, at least from Akonga to Gombe, we have to praise him. We have to thank him for listening to the plight and to the complaints of our people. Mr. President has done very well and he needs to be commended. And I hope out of this one, he will proceed from Gombe to Yola and from Gombe to Maiduguri through Biu. So this can be phase one, and we thank him very much. And this is how it should be. When people complain to a leader, and the leader listens to the complaint of the people, the leader responds positively. In this case, Mr. President has done well, and we thank him. May God bless him. Meanwhile, on behalf of all the states concerned, Nasarawa, Plateau, Bauchi, Gombe, we thank him very much. And on behalf of the people of Adamawa and Borno, we thank him in advance. We are calling on him after the completion of this phase one, he should complete the phase two by making it to Maiduguri and Tiola. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, yes. Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, I am Sadiq Suleiman Umar. By order 41-51, I read. Matter of urgent public importance. So, the matter for discussion.
Sadiq, please go ahead and read your motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. This motion is about the attack and killing of innocent persons in Wara community, Kahama local government area of Kwara State. The Senate knows with profound shock and deep sorrow the gruesome killing of over 100 innocent persons in Wara community in Kahama local government area of Kwara State on the 3rd February 2026. Also knows by condolence visits by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Deputy Senate President, governors and senators to condole the government of Kwara State and the people of Kahama local government. The Senate acknowledges that prompt humanitarian intervention on the directive of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by National Emergency Management Agency, the Kwara State Emergency Management Agency, Red Cross, as well as the subsequent deployment of personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces under Operation Savannah, a remote and forest border areas remain vulnerable and require enhanced protection. early warning mechanisms and rapid response to prevent loss of lives and humanitarian crisis. Accordingly, Senate resolves to 1. Urge the federal government through the service chiefs and the Office of the National Security Advisor to intensify efforts towards the safe rescue and release of all abducted women and children from the rural community. 2. Call on the federal government to redesign and comprehensively clear the Kanji Foreign Reserve of criminal elements and consider the strategic establishment of security formations where necessary. 3. Encourage with value chain economic activities to promote food security and rules will improve accessibility, enhance security operation, and promote economic and social development across the affected community. As so much, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator. To address or to talk about the tragedy that occurred in the Kayama area of Kwara State, where several people were killed. So please, we need to listen, we need to be silent so that we can deal with this motion because of its importance. I call on my leader to second and then thereafter make his contribution, and then we call on later, and then Senator Ademalero will also have the floor.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the matter of attack and killing of innocent persons in Wuru community, Kayama local government area of Kwara State, is a sad one. Mr. President, the issue of insecurity, the issue of armed banditry and kidnapping and abductions, killings of innocent persons, Mr. President, have become a recurring business. Mr. President, I'm aware that the President of this country has been talking very tough on insecurity, and I want to believe that as the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, the President wills well for Nigerians. But Mr. President, it's very concerning that in spite of the efforts and pronouncements from the federal government, killings have continued across the country, and especially in Kwara State in recent times. Mr. President, I also want to call to mind the adoption of worshippers in St. John's Church, Ujiji, in our local government area of my constituency. And Mr. President, the killing by armed herdsmen of 4 persons and several others injured and displaced in Olapoga, in Entepa Ward of Otupu local government in recent times. And so, Mr. President, I still want the ad hoc committee of the Senate on security that is proposing a security summit must reawaken its activities and aggressively pursue the holding of that national summit. This, I think, is the only way that the Senate, as a legislative body, can come up with a legislative intervention that will shape the policy of government in terms of reviewing our security architecture and our approach to insecurity problems across the country. Otherwise, Mr. President, I think it is becoming very, very worrisome that every other day, every other week, we keep hearing about the killing of our people, about the burning down of the houses of our people and their displacement, and our people living in agony in various internally displaced camps. And so, Mr. President, I want to express my sympathy to the people of Woro in Kwara State, and of course to urge the federal government as a matter of urgency, and government at all levels, to take the problem of insecurity very, very seriously. Because, Mr. President, we cannot be lamenting and lamenting every day on the killings of our people. The destruction of their property without any definable solution to the problem of insecurity in the country. Mr. President, I so submit.
The floor is going to Senator Ademalo, then thereafter, the former President of the Senate will take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Former leader, distinguished Senator Negi will take the floor.
Mr. President, I rise to support this very important motion ably moved by Senator Sadiq, the senator representing the very area where this gruesome murder took place. And they have been training their personnel there. And from there, they operate and destabilize for us to flesh out these insurgents. They are calling themselves Islamists, but there is nothing Islamic in what they are doing. Killing innocent people without any cause is very, very fertile. Farmers from all over the northwest and north central do go there to produce food. And I'm afraid if we don't flush them out, it will seriously affect agricultural productivity in that area. And this will threaten our food security. I therefore want us to do all we can to ensure that we safeguard that forest. What the mover of the motion has not said is to observe 1 minute silence in honor of the departed souls. And I want to add that it's additional prayer. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Amen, former President of the Senate.
Thank you very much, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues. I'm Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan. I represent Yobe North Senatorial District. And Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I am Magayake Kayama. So I have a traditional title from that community. Mr. President, first of all, it was unfortunate that we lost so many lives and many others had injuries. We failed to protect our people. But it was not a deliberate failure. Our system at this moment Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, requires that we enhance it. Let me commend Mr. President for immediate for taking a battalion to that area to steward the environment. In some loopholes, some weak points were created by moving out those soldiers and our armed forces. And therefore we need to work with the military arm of government to insist on the recruiting more and more soldiers and security forces. Mr. President, I once visited Kiama from Ilorin by road. I think we have seen against Kwara North. Because a road please keep the chamber silent, Chief Whip. Senator Orwell, please. A road that is only 60 kilometers, Mr. President, will take you about 4 hours. It enhances since motorists or the deplorable situation of the roads will not allow for escape. What is not never for I was that unjustifiably it's like you have killed the whole world. That's the judgment in Islam. So we also need to be in the books. You have floor to Senator Mingi, so after Senator Mingi, you speak. President, my name is Dr. Abdul Mingi.
and I represent Bauchi Central of Bauchi State. Mr. President, my administration, what we do on this floor was the last option, was the only thing we could do. Mr. President, I think as a Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we could do better. Arose to what is it that we are doing right and what is it that we are doing wrong. Why are we at a sense of responsibility? Were we made in our various security apparatus? How many military recruitments were we able? How many police? How many DSS, how many NSGC have been recruited into the force? Believe me, sir, that if you want 1 million youth, by Friday you get them ready to be police, ready to be military, and ready to be DSS. We have not done that, not because this administration has not done that. It has become a recurring dismal. Even from the PDP days, Mr. President, we cannot, in all honesty, begin to sit down when our constituents are getting killed and we do not call a spade a spade. Additionally to the recruitment, how many times have we interrogated the executives from the kind of arms they are purchasing? How many times have we taken cognizance of oversight? In Borno, I had to use my money to transport the family that he left back home. And as of today, I am following up 3 people that were killed in my constituency for their pension arrears, for their pension payments. Mr. President, there is no way with this kind of attitude. People got killed, they were merely the nation. Their families were left stranded. It's a human thing. Other people on front line, how are you encouraging them? What protection are you giving these people? We are not losing this by ordinary civilians. So day in, day out, Mr. President, we are living personnel in uniform. Soldiers, police, DSS. In spite of this, are we doing the needful? And as a Senate, if as a country we are not doing the needful, we have options out. With this constitution to approach the executive and the powers that be. I read this. Our position to them. I was trying to go through finally, sir.
I was trying to go through motions of this. And I say, even you have presided over 20. So we're again. Lamentation continues. Urging the federal government continues. It doesn't make a difference. Mr. President, I hope the leadership of the Senate and that of the House will sit down, take a holistic look at this matter, and tell whether or not we are doing the right thing. Thank you. The last but not the least, Senator Salu. My name is Salu Mustafa, representing Kwara Central. I rise to commiserate with my brothers and sisters who were gruesomely attacked and continuous attack. So we are fortunate to be interwoven in almost every sphere of life. And when things like this happen, that it affirmity
I will continue to pray for them that may Almighty Allah grant them a general and the sponsor of this bill. The other aspect I would like to look at particularly is most of our forests. Those constituencies on our forest guards. Our forest guards have become an avenue for these bad people to hide themselves. Implemented so that our fight will be good, sir. The just gathering. I had earlier operating to protect and take total control of the forest. They are using the waterways to transport themselves to wherever they plan to operate. When the Senate was screening the newly then appointed Chief of Naval Staff, Lokoja. So if they have a free ride to Lokoja, and from Lokoja, they go on land to do whatever they want, the backing of the Senate. And with this, I pray that this brings to end to these experiences of insecurity we have and losing lives each and every day, which is spiritually a bad omen to us. Part of what we are experiencing today negatively that is or are not good to humanity is because of the spiritual unhappiness on us. Because you cannot continuously be shedding human blood and expect good from God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now we go to the prayers. Prayer 1. Urge the federal government through the service chiefs and the Office of National Security Advisor to intensify efforts toward the safe rescue in the eyes of it. Cause of criminal elements, CI, those are economic resilience and enabling them to regain sustainable economic stability. Those in favor of this prayer, CI, those against the eyes of it. Urge the federal government to urgently fund and complete the already awarded Wawa, Kayama, and Kayama Kishi Road projects. Noting that the terrible state of these roads has made access to communities difficult and was security in the region. The Senate emphasizes that completing these strategic routes